So there's specific principles that government and us and environmental influences should, it kind of guides you towards making the right decision and not leading to a problem that cannot be solved. And some of them, you know, unfortunately cannot. So what's humility? What does that mean? That which means what?
Can't control.
Not necessarily can control.
Respect. You are part of nature.
What you're saying the word, but you're not really defining it.
Are smaller.
What's humility? We truly don't necessarily understand everything about nature, and it's important that we don't pretend to, because there's a lot of things that we learn from and we have to be aware of, okay? What else? Look at the next picture. And I put nuclear power as an example. What do you think I'm referencing there? Right? Okay, good. Exactly. Reversibility issue. Don't take like such big risks when you know that the outcome can be severe and then it's too late to make, you know, look at the nuclear power plant at Chernobyl. Once you get an explosion, there's really no going back, right? It's just a problem and a problem and a problem. What's next? Or any. Who could give me anything on the page? Based on the pictures.
Public access.
Public access, good. What else? Yep.
Like risk.
Yeah, well, you want to try to be cautious in a sense, and so you could prevent major problems. So that kind of ties into reversibility. What else? Good, stewardships, and I'm going to just supply both of those. Human rights and environmental justice. You want to look at you and the environment. I mean, you can't just choose one over the other. And net energy. You want to look at the whole process, the throughput. What goes in to what comes out, and is it really worth it? Keep talking about polluter tax. So, you know, focus on the fact that we can't necessarily avoid placing all pollution, stop placing pollution in the atmosphere, but tax them for doing it. All right, so environmental worldviews, ethics, and sustainability. This is the whole chapter, and I think I have 2 slides to sum up the whole chapter. And these slides, you've referenced them before. Anybody remember these words? They're from the first unit. Good, which one?
Environmental stewardship.
Environmental stewardship, which one?
Last one.
The last one. Environmental worldview is not stewardship, it's you choose the environment first. Everything about the environment is important and we have to protect it. If you notice, I use bunnies for each of my pictures. So Earth versus my environmental worldview. What do you think my middle bunny is referencing? Tree huggers. So
What people that believe in quantity?
what are they? They're the stewardship. They're the stewards. They are going to manage Earth and they're gonna think of Earth, but they still, I think that we all fall under stewardship and the first one in a sense, and very, very few people fall under environmental worldview. What's the first one? Which is, the word doesn't make sense, sometimes that happens in this time. Planetary management. Because it sounds like you're managing the planet, but these people are human-centered. It's all about me. See my bunny? I'm the most important. And that's the way it goes. Give me everything you have to offer Earth, because I need it. All right, so I'm just gonna, so that this comes out in the video. These are some sustainable techniques, okay? I was just talking to Paula and I didn't even address the whole class. Honestly, I say the world is between planetary and stewardship. And it's not because you're a bad person, it's because you don't know any better. But now you do. And you are the voice of the future, so it's your job to try everything you can and make good decisions so that you can shift from stewardship to environmental worldview, right? Because we do have to consider that our Earth is like a precious gift and we have to cherish it and take care of it, or else what, it supplies for us. So, insulate your house. I promise you that by insulating your home, FPL will give you a kickback. So if you make any effort towards reducing energy waste and loss, you will get money back from FPL. It's a subsidy. If you buy a new water heater, they'll pay you almost the full, I don't know if it's the full, I don't know what they do, but I know they gave me a lot of money for mine. Reduce meat consumption. Why?
Because when you're raising cattle, it produces a lot of like byproducts.
Correct. What else?
Units of energy.
Good. Units of energy. And the energy required to produce a calorie of meat it's not sustainable. Buy locally grown food. Why? Is that really realistic? I mean, I should X some of these.
No, but it could be like
It is.
there's a farmer's market like right down the street.
I know, but the farmer's market is,
Expensive.
yeah. So you have to be rich to do the right thing, honestly, because a chicken breast is probably, it's actually like, have you ever, so make sure to read these so that you can come up with your own interpretation, okay?